Welcome to this video. My name is Rajveer, founder of Code and Compile.
And in this video, I'm going to walk you through with the free tier plan of FlowFuse.
Free tier plan offers you to use FlowFuse completely for free forever. But in this plan, you can use 2 devices. All right, just 2 devices. If you need more than 2, you can go for the paid plan. But it's the perfect way to check how FlowFuse works, and you can have an experience working on FlowFuse to manage your remote Node-RED instances running on your edge device. All right. So let's see how we can start up with this free tier plan. This is the first time I'm also doing, so I'm curious how easy it is to set up your devices. So the first thing is you need to sign up for that. So I will open my browser. You can go to flowfuse.com, their website, and there you can see there's an option of sign in. And if you want to go check out the pricing, you can also go here in the pricing, and there you will find this free plan, right? Then you have starter plan, team plan, enterprise, but we're going to try this free tier plan. So let's get started. I have to sign up for that. So let's decide our details. I will put username as my email. Okay, it's just the alphabets and numbers. Okay, this is fine. I put my name and my email address. And let's decide a password. So these are the generic details you just put every time when you sign up for an account. So I will say I will use for personal, accept terms and conditions, and sign up. All right. You can save the password. So now I have a code in my email account. So let me check that on my other screen and just enter the code here. So it's just a normal code that you get, verification. So I have my code in my email. I put it here, click on continue. All right, looks like I'm signed in. And here I can see, okay, which team type do I want? So because this video is about the free tier plan, I'm going to select this one. Otherwise, for the paid plans, you can check the other one. So let's select this one. The team name I want to put, let's put Code and Compile. That's my team name. That's my URL. Create team and setup payment details. All right, so I'm up and running. My FlowFuse account has been set up. And you can see I already have my application, which says Rajveer Singh's application. And I'm ready to now connect to my edge device. So what I have on my table, I have a reComputer from Seed Studio. So I have this new reComputer, which is an edge computer. And I'm going to install FlowFuse in that, which means I need to install FlowFuse agent in that. And I need to connect this FlowFuse agent with my FlowFuse account. We will see how we can do that. I think it's really easy. So here on the left side, you will see hosted instances, remote instances. So hosted instances, you will see a tiny star. It says it's not available in this tier plan. This is available in starter plan or the team plans. And if you want to learn more about that, you can watch my other videos about FlowFuse, where I'm working on hosted instances. But today in this video, we are going to talk about remote instances. Okay, so let's click on that. And now you will see connect your first remote instance. I'll directly go to this button and I will put the name. So the name is reComputer. That's the name of my device. So you can use any name that you like. This is my edge computer or edge controller. I will connect that to my application and click on Add. Very simple. Now what we have, a pop-up. It says Install Device Agent. So now I need to install Device Agent. This means you need to have an access to your edge computer. So I already have an access. I can show you. I open my account. This is my PuTTY, where I can connect via SSH to my remote devices. So I will just put the IP address. That's the IP address of my controller, and click open, and then you have this login details. I will put my login details, reComputer. There you go. So this step you need to know. You need to know the login details of your edge computer. Now I'm inside my edge computer. So let's see what we need to do. Here it says run this command on the hardware you want to remote instance to run. All right, let's copy that. And okay, clipboard permission denied. Okay, I can just copy like this and paste here and press enter. So this should install FlowFuse on my reComputer. It should take a couple of seconds or minutes based on your internet speed. And let's see when this is finished. And the next step says connect agent to FlowFuse. So I'm curious how this is going to work. Let's see now. So the first step is completed. We have installed 135 packages. That goes really fast. Now we have to run this command. Let's give it a shot. Let's copy this command and paste it here. There you go. Cannot create directory. Please ensure. OK, so we need to give some permission because of my device. I'm going to put sudo on the back, press enter, and now things are working. Entering device setup successfully. To start the device agent with this new configuration, run the following command. Now we have to run this command, FlowFuse minus device. Oh, this was very fast. FlowFuse minus device agent. There you go. There you go. Now agent is starting. Here you get the status here. All right, we have some access permission again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put sudo again because of my device, right? This is not every time you need to do that. It's just because of my device, I need some permission to do that. So I will put sudo FlowFuse device agent. There you go. Now it should be up and running. Looks like everything is fine. Now it's installing dependencies. So now something is happening in the background. It's installing some Node-RED instances on my reComputer, and once it's done, it should automatically start. So you can see that it's just super easy. You just need to run 2 commands. Okay, first you need to install your device agent, and then you need to connect your device agent using this command. So everything is here in this pop-up. You don't have to go anywhere else. And once it's up and running, I can show you how you can access now Node-RED running on your edge device. So you can see that it says starting Node-RED. Everything works fine, starting the flow. So now Node-RED is running. Let's see how we can verify that. And now if you click on done, you can see the status of your edge device. You see how easy it is. In a couple of copy-paste commands, everything is done. So what you can do is now you can go inside this reComputer. And there you can see the status, last seen status, and agent version, perfectly fine. And now from here, you can go to developer mode, which is by default disabled. So you can enable that. And once you enable it, it will allow you to open the editor. Now the editor connection is via tunnel. So let's click on that. It is connecting to the device. And there you go. Now the device has Node-RED instance running, and you can access that from this link. So just wait a few seconds more because tunnel connection is a little bit slower than the normal connection. There you go. You have your device name reComputer. And there you go. Now Node-RED is up and running. Now you can play around with your Node-RED. You can install some other nodes from this managed palette. You can install Opus UA, Modbus, dashboards, whatever you want to do with your Node-RED instance. You can do that here. And you can access your device. And once you're ready, you can deploy it. So let's try a tiny example. So I will put an inject node, a function node, and a debug node. All right, so let's just connect these all together. And inside the function node, I will just create a small random function, message payload equivalent to math.random. So it will just give me a random number and return the message. So once I deploy, it will automatically create a snapshot. What is a snapshot? I'll tell you shortly. So let's go here, and there we can see that if I inject, I have a random number. Now, when I go back to my FlowFuse, you can see in version history, there is an auto snapshot. So whenever you deploy something here, it automatically creates a backup in your FlowFuse account. All right. So this is actually the remote instance. This Node-RED is not on the cloud. This Node-RED is on my edge device locally. Okay, but I can access that remotely. But this is running locally. And once I do some changes, I get automatic snapshot here. So let's say this is the first snapshot where I just have one random function. If I now copy paste that, now if I make 2 random functions and I deploy again, you will see here, if I refresh, you will have another snapshot. There you go. So now you have 2 programs. And these programs you can download and you can share with other colleagues if you like. This is a very simple example, but you can imagine if you have some process flows and you want to do some updates, you can keep on making backups here. You don't have to make backup locally. FlowFuse is helping you to make backups. All right. So I hope this was useful. Now you can play around, connect any edge computer, edge device that you have. You can do Raspberry Pi, you can do, I don't know, Control-X Core, Revolution Pi, any edge controller that supports FlowFuse agent, you can quickly connect that. So this is my first device. I can also connect another device because this is available in my free tier plans. I can do 2 devices. All right. So this was all about FlowFuse free tier plan. In a couple of minutes, we are ready to set up, to play around. So once you're doing that, if you have some fun, please feel free to tag me in your videos. And for any other information, you can always reach me out. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Have fun. Bye-bye.